Well, hello everyone. God, I always forget how bright the Colorado sun is. It's crazy. You'd think it's gonna work a little early on Fridays. Sorry for no content last night. I was recording the radio show to be broadcast on Saturday. Tonight there'll be history content. Got a lot still to do with history. And the interview I did with D. Frank Robinson, I finally edited. I just need to mix it down. It was taking a really long time for the file to process, so I'm just gonna restart it when I get home and I'll upload that. We talk about ballot access. I'm so behind, not behind because I've been streaming nearly every day, but I've got so much content I want to do that it's like I could stream 3 times a day or just record shows, not necessarily even stream, and not catch up. I've got like 2 issues of ballot access news. We've got to catch up with our commie friends at the People's Party. There's shit going down with ranked choice voting. Will McVeigh of the Delaware Party, well, his Tyrannitarian Party, has filed or is going to file a judicial committee appeal. Good luck with that. I mean that sarcastically. I actually don't wish them luck. I hope they get the shitty JC that I got. Yeah. No, if they get the shitty JC that I got, then they'll win. So I hope they get a good JC, so they'll lose. Man, I just can't keep things straight in my head. So I've got like a shit ton of content. I've got some other shows that I want to do, like not live streams on. I'm so used to doing live streams that now I don't like doing pre-produced content. You know, I get so lazy because that requires editing and I don't like editing. But Jimmy Snow, Dear Mr. Atheist or whatever he's calling his channel again now, did a program that I want to address on his fairly recent autism diagnosis, and I can relate so much to what he's saying, and I can relate so much to some of the bullying he is getting where people think like he's just making excuses, and it's just like, people are dicks, man. Apparently he got in this huge controversy with he's friends with Gabby Hanna. I don't know if you know all the YouTube genre, but he's friends with Gabby Hanna, who's kind of a controversial figure, a potty mouth, I guess a woman after my own heart with the potty mouth on YouTube. And he was friends with her, and she wrote a book of poetry, and another friend of his, Rachel Oates, critiqued the poetry, and it hurt Gabby's feelings. So Jimmy kind of stepped in between them, and it just all blew up, and everyone was, I think, completely mischaracterizing his motives and whatever. So I still have that I want to do. There's so much. But history tonight, because history is always foremost. Tomorrow is the 50th anniversary parties of the party. So tomorrow is the actual 50th anniversary, and there are parties all over the country that are getting linked into one main Zoom room through National. So I'll be in and out doing that. I can't stay for the whole thing because on the 50th anniversary, I've got to be moving all of the archives to a new storage facility because the place we were in Parker, they raised the rent. It's gone up 100% since we've been there. So I found another place, different town, Littleton, still a nice area, for half price. So back to what we were paying when we originally started this. But my last weekend to move is this weekend. So we got a bunch of Colorado volunteers. We're gonna go move the storage over the weekend. So I can't be at the party the whole time. And I guess that's it. I thought there was something else. Oh, I've got a skit I'm going to be doing. I know I think I'm funny. No one else might think I'm funny, but I don't care. That I had to order some props for. And I think those will all be in this weekend as well. And I'm studying to take the legacy RP exam because fucking National Association of Parliamentarians thinks it's just perfectly fine to take 6 months to grade an assignment. When I say an assignment, you'd think it's some big assignment. Like, it's a 1-page assignment that they're taking 6 months to grade. And they're like, well, we extended the deadline for the test. I go, people have personal deadlines. What if you were planning on doing this as a career and you were just waiting for the certification and these bozos switch over to a new test that they aren't prepared to grade yet? It's the most unprofessional thing I have seen. So, even before they're prepared to grade the new test, they're phasing out the old test. So I was just like, even though I paid for the new test, I also then just turned around and the final 2 weeks that the old test is still being offered, paid the money, do the old test. So I need to do I'm doing that test next weekend. You have to pass at least 2 sections in order to continue doing it. And it's a very difficult test. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to pass 2 sections. Because the way these people... The new test is actually better because it actually doesn't test your memory. It, like, tests your application of the parliamentary principles to, like, scenarios they give you. So it's much better than this 1,200 question, I shit you not, 1,200 question old test, which is just testing route memory, and to me that's not a good judge, and I don't usually do that well on those. So I don't know, I might not even pass 2 sections because I've taken the practice test multiple times, and so has Mike Seebeck, who's a good parliamentarian, and he hasn't passed it either. We've both just like bombed it, and we're like, this is not a good measure because both of us do know what we're doing. So it's obviously testing something that's not testing real world application. So we'll see. I'm studying for the test, but I'll be spending all day next Saturday, not tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, with Mark Goddard, who is our Colorado convention parliamentarian, who's going to be my proctor to sit and watch me the whole time to make sure I don't cheat, to do the frickin' test. Hopefully I pass at least 2 sections so I can just continue and get my frickin' certification. I'm still going to continue taking the new test, but it'll be 5 years from now before I'm ever done with that one. My God. I want my certification. I want my certification specifically before Reno because I want it to be a campaign selling point that I'm now a registered Alright, was trying to reconnect, so I'm now reconnected. Yeah. And of course I lost all my viewers, but that's okay. I'm recording this. This is more like my video freaking diary. I started taking that test before my last secretary run. That's how long, and I'm only halfway through it. Not because of me, because they take months in between grading assignments. Ridiculous. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you guys in my daily video car diary. So it snowed for the first time of the season here in Colorado. It's not snowing now. It snowed this morning. And everyone done lost their mind. Everyone done lost their mind. It was like an inch of snow. And everyone forgot how to drive. Listen, I'm from Florida. I don't drive in snow. And even I knew how to drive. And everyone else, they all forgot how to drive. How can you be in Colorado and freak out when it snows? People, it snows every year. It's a little early, true, but still. A lot of people think in December, like it should be snowing like crazy here. I don't know how it is in other areas of the world, because again, I'm from Florida. This is like the first cold place I've lived. But we get our worst snows in March, April. We don't get them in November, December. It's March and April. April is usually the wettest, nastiest 4 feet of frickin' snow that kills my tulips every single year. Okay. I think that's it for the rant for now. I am Gonna get something to eat on the way home, and I'm gonna take a nap because I'm tired and I'm old and I'm grumpy. All right, ciao.